What you're about to hear is raw. These are honest conversations about healing, mental health, and the weight we carry. While we are mental health professionals, this is not a substitute for therapy. The views shared here belong to those speaking, shaped by their stories, not by their institutions. Listen with care. Take what you need.
50 people liked your post, bro. What are you complaining about?
That's a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
But again, I'm not trying to be mean.
When I'm on social media, thank you. I'm trying to. Ain't nobody trying
Cardi
to
B
get
got
50.
a
They
million
trying to get
likes.
50,000. We trying to go viral. Nowadays, people post things to go viral. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in again to another episode of Shift to Heal, or whatever you thought I said. I'm Terry Jenkins Jr., licensed professional associate, supervised by Justice. I have a man's Jonathan here.
Jonathan Caesar, Green Shore Counseling, holding it down.
Cool. And today we're gonna talk about social media. It cannot be your savior, but it definitely can be your enemy. And just talk about the climate we're in as far as social media. And I want to take this opportunity just for a quick second, if y'all allow me to, as an audience. Just stick with me for a minute. I feel like when it comes to social media, we have to understand what media is, why it was created, and understand the shift that happened when social media came about. Media was initially made to control the masses, right? To give us entertainment for distraction and give us a kind of a getaway as a society from what's really happening in our world. At the point in time when media took a spike, it was more of war going on in our society, the Great Depression period. So it was a lot of bad times in real life. So media was brought in to kind of give us the distraction, kind of a escape or a getaway, if you will, from actual society. Fast forward to social media. Social media is literally the exact same thing as media was created for. And the only difference is now the celebrities used to be Paris Hilton or Lindsay Lohan or, Justin Bieber. They used to be untouchable to now everyone in your circle can be a quote unquote celebrity. And so we watched our new quote unquote celebrities, the girl we went to high school with, or the guy we graduated from college with, or the dude that we ran into at the club one night. So we gave him we watching pretty much their reality TV show of their life that they edit, they cut, they show it to us as part of entertainment. The only difference is back in the day when it was media, we understood these are celebrities. So we could justify why they live a certain life because they're celebrities. Now,
It's your homie.
it's your homeboy that you know is unemployed. They ain't got a job, but he turning up every single weekend. Or it's that one girl you went to school with and you know she didn't graduate college, but somehow she always in Miami on somebody's boat. We have to understand and get back to the initial idea of what media was for. These people are just entertaining us. The only difference is it's not celebrities, it's just people we know or know of. And we have to take what we see as a grain of salt. Just like you would see back in the day, Paris Hilton and another stunt doing something else crazy, but it's Paris being Paris. Or that's, Kanye being Kanye. That's how you have to take your social media feed as well. You can't take it as a measuring stick to your life. Damn, here I am, graduate school student, and got all my degrees. I work 60 hours a week, and I can't afford a vacation to Mexico. My homeboy, all he do is smoke weed all day, drink, and he be taking flights every 2 months. What am I doing wrong with my life? And so we have to stop comparing and start understanding that it is still, even though it's the people that we know, it is still entertainment. It's not real. I like to call it, personally, the fake world. It's not real. It's not. It's someone who's editing, they're cutting, they're producing a product of their life that they want you to see. So you got to take it as a grain of salt. Just Jonathan, hope it didn't take too long with the intro. Go ahead and allow you to get into it.
Nah, you good. I tell people all the time I live in real life.
Yeah.
If you want to find me, if you want to talk to me, you gotta talk to me in real life. You can't DM me. You can't nah, you gotta talk. I don't even text back. You gotta call me. I'm that old school. Like you gotta call. I'm big on outdoors. I'm big on being outside. I'm big on seeing things. I think it's important I feel like social media makes people lose feelings. Like good feelings that you used to have or used to get from certain things, whatever it may have been, you don't have that feeling. For this is not social media, but this is an example. Yesterday, on YouTube, put on the Magic School Bus for my kids, right? Just to watch the Magic School Bus. And I'm in the kitchen. And I told my wife, I ain't know we didn't grow up together, so I didn't know if she had the same experience.
Yeah.
So I say, do you remember when you was a kid and you just clicking through the channels and then you see like the Magic School Bus was on, like that feeling, like that level of excitement to be like, oh shoot, I caught the Magic School. You don't know when you're gonna get to catch it again because you don't like it just happened to be on. Yeah. So that's when I say feelings, I feel like social media takes away from those natural feelings or those natural experiences because everybody's experiencing the same thing at the same time for hours, so it desensitizes you in a way. Yeah.
Definitely. Feel the same. Again, it takes away from that kind of emotional value that we've put on face-to-face relationships, and then two on experiences, natural experiences, right? I know it's kind of tough subject to talk about, but I remember 9/11 happening. And being in school and having them everybody rush outside. And I remember all the TVs coming on and we're sitting there in class and we're watching live the event happen and how everyone reacted to it. And it was like, whoa, what's going on? Versus fast forward now, if something happens, it's almost because we ain't seen it happen. For example, school shootings, we ain't seen it happen so many times. It's kind of like, there's another one. Keep scrolling. There's no connection. There's no, man, there's no, wow, that's crazy. There's no connection to exactly what happened emotionally. It's kind of like, because I've seen it and it's on the internet, okay, just something else to happen again.
So it's real quick. Hold on, pause you real quick. You talked about 9/11. Imagine, because I remember being at school and sitting in like this mean teacher class, but still the only day we got to talk in her class. Because I was a child, right? She was so in shock of everything that was going on. We was in class playing around. Never would have happened. I ain't gonna say her name, but never would have happened in her class. Yeah. So I think today, if social media happened, like if 9/11 if social media was around, just think of the misinformation or the gossip that would be going on like that day and all this. You know what I'm saying? It would be so inaccurate. Going back to your media point, like we just had one news source telling us this was happening, but we got you saying what happened. She telling her experience. He telling his experience. I'm telling you, are you? Oh yeah, you are from out there. Yeah. But just people, you could have said whatever. You could have been like, oh yeah, I'm out here. Ain't no, nothing ain't happening. And then somebody believe that. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'd have been crazy. Or somebody being silly. People like trying to like just imagine just how social media has like changed us as humans. And I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're right. You're right.
like as a human, we would be. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, and the spread, like you kind of equate to the spread of mass information. We saw when COVID happened, right? And
there you go.
It shouldn't have been any debating on what was going on, but because you have so many people put out misinformation, another thing, not hit on because I feel like it's a better example, but less political in a way. When there was a TikTok video when Trump got elected, that this person on TikTok with a lot of following, I don't know who he is because I ain't got a TikTok. But he said, and it went viral, he told everybody that Trump was making it to where if you are a father and you're paying child support, you automatically can file your kids on your taxes. Automatically. Mm-hmm. He gave out that information, right? It went viral on the internet. I had my homeboys call me like, yeah, you heard what Trump said. I wanted to put me on child support, bro.
We got it now.
Yeah, I got it out. I'm talking about it blew up. The entire time it was a lie.
It's one guy.
One person. The entire story was made up. And people ran with it. Another example. There was I think it was 2 years ago or a year ago, basketball player Andrew Wiggins, trying to make a long story short, he was going through some things. He wasn't playing on the team. And there was a rumor, because of social media, that got out that his wife had been sleeping with his best friend and that she had got pregnant by the best friend, and his children wasn't actually his kids. It was his homeboy kids. And that's why he wasn't playing, because he couldn't take it. It got so big on social media that actual media, ESPN coverage, started to equate to it and talk about it. Fast forward 2 months later, the man finally came out and told everybody that the reason he wasn't playing because his dad had been diagnosed with cancer. And his dad was dying. And so that's why he had to step away from the team. The whole social media, Instagram, Twitter.
This man, baby, his wife.
His wife is just embarrassed. The friend embarrassed. He embarrassed. And everybody on social media is running with it. With a made up story by probably some 14-year-old kid who ain't got nothing else better to do but spread rumors online. Yeah. But because, again, and it's insane how we've gotten. We look for the story, right? And it's not the positive story. Nah. It's always the negative story.
Drama.
It's always the drama. And it don't have to be true. But if it sounds good, it'll go viral. And if it goes viral, ain't nobody gonna care about it if it was true or not. Because guess what? Even after ESPN came out and said what they said, I got a homeboy still to this day. I don't know, bro. Bro. I'm telling you, bro. It just... I believe it was this girl, bro. You know how they just be trying to cover up. The man literally just came out and told you his dad was in the hospital with cancer. But misinformation. We always looking for the better story. Another example of this is back in the day, you got in a car accident or something tragic happened to you. You can count on somebody pulling on the side of the road to help you out, right? Or you get into it in the store at Walmart with somebody and somebody gonna intervene. Nowadays, you can get shot on the street. Going live. Instagram live. Record. Oh, I'm here, y'all. Check me out. Yeah, I'm here. He just got shot. I don't know. You good, bro? Look at him. Look, bro. Look at his thing. Look at that hole in his side. Y'all see that? He got shot. Ain't called the police.
Nothing.
Ain't called emergency. Nothing. Ain't down nothing. He just bleeding out. Your first response isn't to help. Nowadays, the first response, and it's become natural and it's scary, but the first response is views. Instead of helping this person, is
when
views.
They do help sometimes. I seen a guy give, somebody was getting a tip or something, for whatever good reason. So it's like, yeah, about to give him this $100 tip, making sure he doing a good job. He going to college. Like, why? Give him the money if you want to give him the money. Like, what are you gaining from that?
I'm telling you, it goes back to what I said initially. Now I can be that celebrity. Now I can be Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Now I can feel like LeBron. Now I can feel like Kanye. Like I can feel like I'm famous now. This is once I hit live or once I post this is me being famous. Look at my life. Look at how I live. I'm Paris Hilton. I'm Kim Kardashian. I got that life.
With what? Stay off 1960.
Exactly. But you're not though. Yeah. And so it's kind of, again, it's a balance, a misimbalance in endorphins, right? Because I used to be able to get gratification off of helping someone, right? That used to make me feel good. I used to get gratification off of just doing good deeds. But now, the ultimate gratification, for some people, even more than money, is to go viral. I don't care what story I have to paint, what picture I have to paint. And it comes at a cost because what you do to try to go viral will impact the culture. Again, another example. The viral videos, and we've all seen them, it's the lame video of the dude going up to a girl and she a baddie. And he go talk to her, hey, can I get your number? She like, no, I don't want your number. I want to talk to you. Then he do the cliche, walk to his car, and he got a Lamborghini or a Benz or a Corvette, and it just happens to be a guy with a camera and filming all of this. And then when she see the car, she's like, oh, no, my bad. And then now she want to try to get with him. I'm telling y'all, now, if you ever watch the video,
It's fake.
It's not real.
It's not real. You talk to somebody who got a little TV show. I've done productions. I've tried to put on movies and TV shows. And when I'm sitting down in auditions and I ask a girl, what have you done? Every single girl, I kid you not, every last one of them said the same thing. Well, I've been in one of them videos where you see the dude with the car drive and I did that. That's not acting, first off. But secondly, I know people, personal friends, who watch those videos and take that personal. Man, all these girls, that's all they want. Man with money.
Yeah.
You gotta have 6 figures, and you gotta be 6 foot, and you gotta do. I got a homeboy right now, I kid you not, for the longest, stayed out of the dating world because he was consumed with social media and what social media was telling him what women's thinking. And I'm like, bro, it's not true.
Yeah, go outside.
I know.
They like you.
They like you.
Go
Literally,
outside.
just go outside. Not even that, bro. And it don't matter how tall you is. I got a homeboy 5'2", bro. Any girl he want.
Yeah.
Any girl. I got a homeboy who live with his mama. He get any girl he want. He ain't got no Lamborghini. No, he ain't even got a car.
They pick him up.
They come pick him up. And he still. But social media will tell you a lot because there's a girl, and because she looks attractive, and she's sitting on camera. Well, if you're gonna date me, you gotta have a Benz, you gotta have your own business. 6 figures ain't enough. 100,000. What's 100,000? You need to make about 150,000. You need to be sending me 1,000 for my nails.
Daddies, mamas ever made that much money?
Ever. They don't even make the same money.
They ain't even make
And the craziest part about it, the same person on that camera telling you this will go home to a mattress on the floor, an air mattress on the floor. Dating a dude. No job, ain't got nothing going for him, and she gonna go right back to his house and be like, hey, baby, did you see my post today? Did you see my podcast? And I was telling him, yeah, this how man should be. And he looking at her like, I ain't got nothing there for you. All I got for you is a good time, baby. That seems to be, exactly. And so you can't allow media, whether social or literal media, to brainwash your concept of reality. And it goes back to one of our points. You got to stay in tune with reality. Get outside, log off. Stop allowing social media to tell you what women like. Stop allowing social media to tell you this is what men like. You get outside and see for yourself. Go talk to people. Have normal interactions. Don't stick behind the screen and be afraid of the world because of what you see behind the screen. Because it's the same. It's media. It's propaganda. The only difference is there's not this big weird Illuminati secret organization force that's enforcing it on you. It's your friend. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. If there is someone in control trying to control the masses, they don't have to do it like that. They literally just give the masses a camera and let us do it ourselves. And that's what they've done. They gave all of us a camera and they're allowing us to do it ourselves. They're not controlling anything. Here you go. Cause mass destruction yourself. Because that's what we're doing.
You said something, and I kind of want to shift gears to heal real quick. So we're talking about going outside, right? And I think as the social media, we're talking about the adults, right? But it trickles on down to kids, right? So I just want to share an example of I'm a big outdoor person, like to go camping, do all that stuff. I'm outside. I want my kids to run around, touch the grass, all of that. One time, we was out, it was some kids out, right? So I look over at them, they were sitting on a hammock, right? They sitting on a hammock outside, trees, grass, field, playground, basketball court, whatever, balls, whatever you can think of for kids, everything you can do, sand pit, all of this is in this vicinity, right? So I look over on the hammock, it's like 4 kids on there, 1 kid in the middle with an iPad, 3 others beside looking. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is crazy, right? And parents are like, here, take this. Here, at 2 years, here, take it. So me being the old person I am, I say, nah, man, come on, let's go over here to this field. So I grab the kids. I go over to the field. I have no idea what to do with these kids. I literally had them, I told them to run and then stop. Like, they had to do a race, but they had to walk some and then run a little bit and walk. This is the activity. I just made it up, right? They smiling, they having fun. So I'm like, why are we forcing social media and screens, just a little more about screens, on children? And then, those are little kids, but we go up a little bit How many 11-year-olds? Y'all see 11-year-olds on TikTok watching TikToks all day? I see it. 13-year-olds on Instagram comparing themselves to who the one of the bad chicks? Ice Spice. I
Yeah.
seen a little girl for Halloween. I'm at the crib passing out candy. She come. It is so funny. She come to the house. So I'm like, who are you? She say, Ice Spice, you already know, and walk off. Take the candy and walk off. I was like, what is going on? It's like a little 12-year-old, right? But it's like they consume with it. The kids are consumed with it. Their parents are consumed with it, which if we go to a different episode, we talk about supporting and paying attention to the kids. Parents are consumed with it. They not paying attention to the kids. The kids are consumed with TikTok. I see kids hours. All day right here. All day. It's like, come on, man, get off of that. In my opinion, how you solve it, just get off of it. Get outside.
Yeah.
Go outside. There's plenty of stuff to do outside. It's like a million things to do outside. All right, I'm gonna ask y'all real quick. I'm gonna start with you, Mimi. What's something you used to do outside as a child? No, give me two. One thing you used to do outside as a child, one thing you do as an adult outside.
I used to fly kites, which is probably something I haven't seen anybody do in a long time. Fly kites.
settled down.
This is long ago. Ride bike, scooters, all types of stuff. I think bikes and scooters were huge things. I used to want this scooter so bad, and my parents were like, it's too expensive, we can't afford it. And I'd be like, dang, I guess we'll have to settle for this free bike that somebody gave us.
That's cool too. Free bikes was a hit. What's
Yeah.
something as an adult you do outside?
I like to go to concerts. I like going to comedy shows. I like to do nerdy stuff too. So like you'll see me at conventions, like all types of that type of stuff. I also like to get boba. I don't know if y'all into boba. I like to try out dessert drink places.
My daughter, she like them $7 drinks.
Yeah, they're expensive. I could make it at home, but that defeats the purpose.
It's getting outside. It's getting
I
outside.
got some grass.
That's the point.
Justice for you. What one thing as a child you used to do? Something positive. You know?
Something real positive.
Not out there fighting. I don't want to hear about you fighting.
Nah. I really, truly, it's called different things in different areas, but I miss pick up and hold. So you would take wall balls.
No, we from Texas. Well, I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
It's a rubber ball that you could throw against a wall. It's like a tennis ball, but it bounces.
Oh, it's like a rubber.
It's actually a rubber ball.
Yeah,
It bounces. So what we used to do is you take one person, they bounce it in the air. You got to move out the way. It's like 20 kids, and they all fighting to get this one ball and score on their own to get a touchdown.
It was like hacky sack.
There you go. Yeah, but you got to run back and forth, and they're not supposed to be tackling, but we rough.
We used to play the game where you throw the football up and then catch it,
And then the person gotta run.
I seen some kids play the other day. It's different. So they was high schoolers. He called out a number like I guess the goal was to get to like 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
So he called out like 2,000. Throw the ball up. Whoever catch it get 2,000.
Okay.
He throw it up. You like mystery. I ain't never seen this. It's like a new version of the game we play.
Mystery.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? But same thing. They was outside. There was kids and they was outside.
Right. That I missed that as a kid. Yeah.
That's awesome. As an adult, what you do outside?
Man, I literally go outside, take my shoes off, and I will put my feet on the grass and walk around. Cause I'm from a concrete jungle, so we got grass, but you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
Lay in the grass.
yeah, you cannot do that. But I will go in my backyard and walk around with my feet like country hippie, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But I do that.
As a kid, man, we was always out. I'm from the country, so we was always outside. We were literally, it was days, well, y'all seen past episodes, spending our cemetery, but it was days where we would literally just go into the woods and see how far we can go, how deep the woods was, and then when the sun started to come down, we'll turn back around and try to find our way back.
Playgrounds or something?
Well, I'm from the country. What's the playground?
It's going in the woods.
We literally just walking. We had a game similar, but we called Kill the Man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and we with the football, you throw it up, whoever got it, that's how you know. That was fun. Man, I hunting, we used to do everything as a kid. Stayed outside. And then as an adult, man, now I like gardening. Like I go out. Yeah, my girl got a bunch of plants, so I like gardening, like keeping up the house. As far as like events and stuff. I love going to sporting events, any sport, basketball, football, hockey, it don't matter. I like going to sporting events. And then what else I like to do outside? Concerts every once in a while, the same. But yeah, I grew up like an outdoors person, so I like going outside. I like getting a break away from social media as well, because me personally, I use social media for more laughs. And so I get on there, have a few laughs, and then I tell my girl, like, all right, logging off the fake world, and I get off the fake world and enjoy the real world.
Reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, as a kid, man, plenty of stuff, right? I feel like, I know it was just as hot, but we would be playing basketball like all day in the summertime. We outside riding bikes all over different neighborhoods. We going away to some park somewhere to go play basketball or play football or whatever. Just be outside, like just. But then you have to think. So although we ain't had the distraction of social media, also at certain points in life, I ain't had a distraction of cable. On weekends, there's only a couple movies on UPN. You might catch a good one.
Yeah.
But it was NASCAR and like it was stuff I wasn't interested. So you had to go outside. Like what else was I gonna do? Right. So, but I think we need to get back to that. So just riding bikes, just doing kid stuff, right? And as an adult, one of my favorite things to do is build a campfire. It's the greatest thing ever, man. You start, get the little pig, get the little, whatever they call the little twigs, kindling or whatever, put it there, stack your wood. And my daughter has become so good at this. Like, I suck at getting the campfire started. Like, I can't. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, she getting the leaves. She's so cold at it now. So now it's like a thing we do together. So we get our campfire going, and we just stand there and watch it. Literally.
Yeah.
This is why we sit down. We got some marshmallows. We roast a little marshmallow on it. We got some, I don't eat hot dogs, but somebody, they put their hot dog on there, cook it, put it in the bun. We just sit there and look at it. That's way better than being on any phone. And if we talking about social media, just how we just talked about that, all of us like lit up talking about our outdoor experiences.
Yeah.
I don't think people light up like that when they be like, yeah, I was on Instagram.
But do you know why?
No, tell me.
Our definition as humans of validation and acceptance has changed.
Yeah.
It's become social media. Whereas before it became, like I said, pick up and hold. I want to be the one to pick up the ball and get the most touchdowns as before. Yeah. I want to go farther in the woods than anybody else. Yeah. To a point where they think I'm lost and they can't find me. But nah, actually I came over here. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like it hits different. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's the generations, I'm not gonna blame anybody, but I'm gonna go into conspiracy theory because you said it, but I'm gonna go all the way there. News, north, east, west, south. Think about what I just said. Is meant to blanket north, east, west, south. So if social media is a part of the news, all of that stuff is connected. They're teaching you what they want you to teach you. And Terry is right. If I give you information and go here, you do it, right? You now seeking validation. Your validation is, yeah, I'm chilling with my girl Mimi here. Say hi, what's up? See, she naturally went up and threw that. You know what I'm saying? Right? She might have been doing something else, but naturally, as soon as I do this, she already know what time it is. That's a validation thing, and no knock on you, point, right?
20 years ago, if you'd have did that to somebody with a camcorder, they'd be like, what you doing?
What we talking to? Like, but you train now. Everybody knows. Jay, even you, if your daughter's over to, all right, daddy, I know what you're doing. Why are you doing it?
No, we ain't doing that. No, ain't.
But you're gonna say why?
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? You're like, where you get that from? We don't do that.
Yeah, no.
But it's a training thing. Our definition of accountability, our definition of attention and validation has changed. It's social media now.
Yeah, it's the likes now.
We got to bring it back the other way. I think that's important.
The hardest thing for society to do is go backwards.
Not backwards, but we need to. Everything goes in a cycle, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to go backwards because this is here now. You're not going to go backwards, right?
Yeah.
But there's new things that people have not thought of yet that is not happening that people need to start doing. And I promise you their anxiety will go down. They'll better deal with depression. It's coming from the phone.
Yeah, and the more we learn, hopefully, the better we get. Because, like I said, the validation is gone. Well, I used to get, the accomplishment. I graduated. It's like, yeah, I graduated. Now it's not. I graduated. Now it's I graduated. Let me post it there. I graduated, but I only got 25 likes. So now graduation doesn't feel like graduation felt because, yeah, I made this huge accomplishment in life, and I should be gracious for that. But I don't even feel that way because I only got 25 likes. It's seeking validation from other people who don't really care about you. To be real, these are fake people. They ain't,
Living real life, man.
living real life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's gonna be tough for society to get back there, but I feel like it has to start first with educating each other and letting people know that, hey, bro, this is just fake life. This isn't real. It's just social media. Don't take what just because you got 1,000 comments on your, on your page or on your post don't mean you Kanye now. Sorry, you're not. You still whoever you are. You got 1,000 likes. That's cool, but it doesn't validate or shouldn't give you validation to feel like you're this influencer now. Because at the end of the day, who are you when you log off? Who are you when you close your app? When you put your phone down on a charger at night? When you sit it on your desk? Who are you then? Because if you log off and you feel empty, if you log off and you feel lost, then that's a moment within yourself where you need to tell yourself, hey, I need to take a break from Instagram. I need to take a break from TikTok. If you log off and you don't know who you are, you losing that feeling of who you are, that validation, you get depressed because, man, I posted that post 2 hours ago and I only got 10 likes. I posted that post of me on a boat shaking my ass, and I shook my ass and pretty much embarrassed myself, and all I got was 70 likes for shaking my ass and showing my ass on social media.
What does it do if you get a bunch though? Because I feel like shaking your ass on a boat or whatever, you probably get a bunch of likes.
It should, but
when you do, what is that? Like,
So if it gets a lot of likes, then I feel like again
I gotta show my ass.
Not even that. I feel like Kim Kardashian now. I feel like Beyonce now. It's that celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up watching it, right?
Yeah, bad facts.
We grew up watching MTV, Real World. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We grew up watching these shows, so now I get to be what is it, Smokey, Shooky, whatever the girl name, Snooki. Now I get to be Snooki, right?
Yeah, they from around his way.
Now I get to be, but now I get to be them, and now I get gratification off of being, because now I'm a celebrity. For how long I keep that post.
I can't say it's worse, but like getting a bunch of likes is just as bad.
To me,
as getting
it's the same. Yeah. Because I get this high, this instant gratification that tells me I'm a celebrity now. When in actuality, like you said, I live off 290. Like I'm not Kim Kardashian. I don't live in Beverly Hills. But then the reverse is the same too, because let's say one time I posted that, right? And I get 2,000 likes, 10,000 views. And then I go post another video doing the same thing. Or worse, my friend posted it and they got this, and then I posted it, and now I got 50 likes and 200 views and a bunch of creeps in my DMs.
Oh, wait. Pause. Y'all throwing that around way too lightly for my liking, okay? 50 likes is 50 people. Bro, if I'm in a room with 50 people, I'm getting social anxiety, bro. I'm just saying, bro. So the fact that you can easily say 50 likes, 50 people went boom, 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 boom. I like it.
What's the normal amount of likes?
I have no idea, but I'm just saying, if I'm in a room with 50 people, Jake, you hit it right on the head. You live in real life.
Yeah,
so
I
approach social media sometimes as real life. I translate it to real life. 50 people liked your post, bro. What are you complaining about?
That's a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
But again,
I'm not trying to be me. When I'm on social media, thank you. I'm trying to. Ain't nobody trying to get 50. They trying to get 50,000. We trying to go viral. Nowadays, people post things to go viral. I'm just not trying to get that girl from 5 years ago in high school to like my post. No, I'm trying to get Tyler Perry. I'm trying to get Dwayne Johnson. I'm trying to go viral.
What's the game?
In a movie.
If Tyler Perry likes some of mine, I'm definitely want to talk to him.
The game is literally just that endorphins, that natural high from that moment. That's the only game. That's it. Look what I did. Now I can tell my friends, hey, bro, that post I posted, bro, on TikTok. Yeah, bro.
People
1,000
fall out
views,
because
bro.
a friend don't like something. Like
Oh,
you ain't
yeah.
like my picture.
Oh, yeah.
Be mad.
Not even that. Don't watch my story. You ain't watch my story, bro. I'm
That's
sorry.
wild.
I
live
I
in
don't
real
watch
life.
anybody's stories, to be honest with you.
Sorry, I'm out here living in real life.
Yeah, I was too busy that day that you posted that. I was living real life when you posted it.
I'm gonna leave y'all alone after this. What happens if we take one of these clips from any of these episodes and it goes viral?
Stop taking my question.
I'm just saying.
What happens if we do get 50 likes?
They got two
Levels of viral, I think. Like some stuff happens naturally and things take off and goes, and some things happen like on purpose. Like people are living their every day, going to Walmart, like slapping people upside the head to try to go viral. Like that's totally different. If a clip from what we doing goes viral, I feel like we're not doing it for that.
Right.
So we're not we're not playing that game. Like we're not in that game. If the clip goes viral, it means more people are gonna pay attention to what we're saying. And what we're saying is get off of that. So if we go viral and now you get off of social media and maybe I don't know, you're off of social media, but maybe you subscribe and listen to what we said. Maybe you go start seeing a therapist. You start doing all these other things. So it ain't the viral moment, it's the information we provide.
Exactly. It's the information behind it. And it's the purpose of it. Again, unfortunately, nowadays, most things that do go viral have some type of negative connotation to it. When you're pushing positivity, most people are like, yeah, okay, that's positive. I ain't trying to, let me go find some negative.
Yeah, chances are we ain't going viral. We're saying too much good shit.
So I need to find somebody smacking a random lady in Walmart. Or I need to find somebody in a high-speed chase. Or I need to find somebody shaking their ass on a boat. Like I need to find, that's what I need to find because that's what goes viral. But again, we're just showing the masses, the people in control, how simple-minded we are and how easily manipulated we are. It is a very interesting subject. I kind of talked about it with a friend before. Back during the Roman Empire, when they was going and doing, basically destroying the world and, Christianizing everybody, one thing that helped distract the masses from what was actually going on was gladiators and fights. In order to distract the people of the city from what we're doing, the cruel things that we're doing behind the scenes, let's throw in a gladiator and put them in there with a lion, then a bear, then a duck, and a crocodile. Let's have them fight and distract them from what's going on while we back here doing what we supposed to do. Same thing, fast forward, media in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. Let's create these telecasts and these broadcasts to show people, to distract them from what's going on. We know it's the Great Depression right now, but let's distract them, not allow them to know what's going on really in our country. Now you have social media. Let's distract them from what's really going on. They don't need to know what's really going on in the White House. They don't need to know what's going on with
social media because it works for itself.
Exactly, it works for itself.
I
don't have to create an agenda. I don't have to create anything. I give everyone a camera and allow them to do it themselves. Create the distraction.
Crash out.
Yeah.
Crash out because you're going to get hungry for that. You're going to get hungry
and now,
for
not only are you creating distraction, now you're influencing the values and morality of society. And you're watering it down. And I don't have to do a thing. I allow humans to be humans.
I got a goal. I want to try to figure out, how like it's a follower community, right? If like stuff happens, people just do stuff because it's a trend or whatever. We got to make therapy a trend.
Oh yeah.
Like it needs, why can't, like I try to convince friends of mine, like I try to convince people, but like when is it going to become a thing? Like especially in 2025, younger generations, because, it's here. We talk about it. We're big on it. So it's like, that need to be the next trend, the next social media trend, not what the kids are doing, putting stuff in Chromebooks.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Social media trend happens today. Because Jonathan's story is, nobody has that story as a therapist. Look, you can go look, you can try to look. I've already done it. There's nobody there, right? Terry, damn sure ain't nobody went to no cemetery. Damn sure ain't nobody went to no fucking woods, okay? Nobody's doing that. But also, nobody has his story of playing soccer the way he played it. He was so cold. He was the Michael Dyer of soccer. I remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have that story. They don't have Mimi's story of being. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I don't care what nobody got to feel about it. The first Vietnamese therapist to make therapy popping for her community. I'm calling it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. They damn sure don't have the neighborhood therapist. I'm the only one really living and breathing that. I'm really from that, and I'm still, hey, how you doing, brother? This is what life looks like. It don't exist until today. We all in the same room right this moment, bro. We gonna change. We gonna make therapy popping. They don't have a choice.
Yeah. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go, man. Just go. Just
Yeah.
try it.
Try
Shit.
it out. Even if it's one session.
Nah, do more than one. if you do one, that you do more than one.
Yeah, it's fun.
You don't need a few.
But therapy is, at least mental health as a whole, has grown in the last 10 years, and then will continue to grow because there will continue to be a need for it. COVID happened, and I feel a lot of us in society don't understand the impact that COVID left on society. And there's going to be more events, unfortunately, in the future that will take place where it's going to force us to realize, okay, what's going on in our world is having a mental impact to all of us, and we need to seek help. I'm a strong believer. I'm going to continue to say this. After COVID, after everybody being shut down, locked down, not able to see family, friends, being isolated in your house for 6 months to a year, however long, wherever you lived at, it was, we all need therapy. You were isolated. That was a traumatic event that the entire world went through at once. I feel like after that ended, there should have been a mandate for every person to go to therapy. So as time goes and progress, and we continue to put out the importance of therapy, letting people know that your mental health is just as important, if not more important, than your physical health. Just like you go get a physical checkup once a year, twice a year, you need to go get a mental checkup once or twice a year. As we continue to push the agenda, like Justice said, and be ourselves and share our stories, it will continue to grow and become popping. We don't.
That's what it gotta be popping. I like that.
And at the end of the day, if all else fails, we'll just go to Miami and get some girls to get on the boat.
Excuse me.
And maybe it'll start popping
that'll be
in.
the background. We'll do.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a therapy session in the front, and the girls will be in the back of the boat.
That might actually
We
work.
go viral.
Yeah, we go viral. But hopefully hopefully it doesn't come there to that point. But that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Shift to Hill. I'm Terry Jenkins Jr.
Jonathan Caesar, man, Shift the Hill.
And we'll see you guys later.